answers there. I'm seeing people are increasing. We have 72 now watching. I realize also people watch without announcing that they're here. So please, today, can you announce? Okay, can you announce you're with us on this platform? Negative from Creighton. Mutinta says negative. William Nyasulu says negative. Okay. 2 minutes more for people to respond. Negative, Chewe. And Cindy says negative. 2 minutes more. I would review the story. Chewe, what are you saying? You're just saying I'm watching. Okay, Webster. Okay, so it seems the same people are coming back again. So is it time to review? Should we review now? Huh? Should we review the results? All right. I think it's time to review. Yes, the test came back negative. So praise be to God. Praise be to God. And yes, a big thank you to God for the people of Chibombo, for the people of Keembe constituency, and just adhering to the medical guidelines, I guess, that I was given. And so it is a negative, and yes, it is. So praise be to God. But it raises another question, because now people are saying, how is it that I got my results earlier than other people are getting? So first of all, it is true that it is a doctor friend of mine actually who took the test, and that's how they were able to come out quickly. But I think it is imperative that every person who is tested, the result should come out at least within 48 hours. And I'm learning a lot that these people are going out of their way. They're doing so much and putting their lives at risk, you know, so that we can be healthy. So my encouragement is that let's continue adhering to the preventive measures, because that's all we have. Because at the end of the day, you know what? We avoid the costs. I tell you, the vitamins I had to take, they were very costly. And I know that the economy is biting right now. When you throw in just the economy effects, negative effects on the economy, the COVID effects, then you add in you be coming down with it, and then quarantining, and maybe your family, like we had to quarantine me and my aunt. And then, by the way, her results are still not yet clear, so they will have to redo them again. But I think it is important that the tests continue to be coming out on time, because otherwise people feel like I'm waiting for a long time and they all don't want to test. So it's my encouragement to those who are in the policy making, those who are in charge of this, to make sure that we do our best. I know you are doing a lot as it is, but to continue doing our best so that the results can be coming out in time. I also want to say that the other tests that my other family did, none of them came back. And some people are saying that usually when they don't come back, it means it's negative. But either way, it would just be helpful if there was a system to show that, yes, your results are negative. Because, you know, much of what we deal with is a mental issue. You can imagine when I was told I had COVID-19, even things which are not supposed to be feeling painful, now your mind tells you it's paining. And just being told I have tested negative yesterday, anything that may have wanted to feel bad, it stopped feeling bad. So a lot of things are in the mind. And that is why, to the Ministry of Health, to the people who are working tirelessly with thank you, also the encouragement is that let the results be given to people, because just saying you are negative, just leaving them open like that, I think it weighs on people, and people are dealing with this weight already as it is, you know, even when we're feeling cold. So when you feel a cold, when you feel anything in the chest, you're like, well, maybe this is COVID. So there's a lot of self-doubts out there. There's a lot of people walking with their heads down, for lack of a better word, because of just what's going on. So I hope that our systems can get better. You remember I talked about how the retesting agents had run out, or they were not as available as they should. These are the things I think that we should have prepared more. But again, the more they test, the more the management and the capacity begin to be weighed down. And that is why, please, let's mask up, let's avoid crowds. And I'm going to continue to be in quarantine. I think I've been told officially up to Tuesday, but I'll see if I can even push it to Thursday, which is the day that I actually got which I did the test. But I think that is the medical advice, that I shouldn't go out there yet. Just continue on the quarantining side. You know, I'm just taking this with strides. Like, maybe I needed the rest as well, because I have been on the run since I started traveling in 2002. So that is about 18 years of intensive traveling, not just in Zambia, but around the world. So I also counted joy that I had this opportunity, that I didn't get serious signs, and also that I was just had time to rest to myself. And please, let's mask up, let's avoid crowds, let's not go to places where we don't need to go, and then let's continue washing our hands. Washing hands is a difficult task. It seems easy, but it's very difficult to share. Now, in terms of the treatment, again, because a lot of people were beginning to self-medicate. Some of you have seen the video of hydroxychloloquine sulfate tablets from a doctor from Nigeria, but in the US. What I've been advised to do is not to share the medical side of things, because what ends up happening, I think this is wise, that a lot of people are just beginning to buy those drugs and begin to self-medicate yourself. When my sister, who has turned out to be negative, was beginning to feel some kind of cold flu symptoms, guess what? Even me, who should know better, I was like, well, how about I just give her the medication that I was taking? And the doctors were like, no, 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 no. Don't do that. You have to wait until the results came out. And for sure, they came out negative. So that is the idea. So I'm not going to try to become the doctor, which I'm not. You saw me struggling even sharing the names. Definitely vitamin C is critical. Multivitamins, which means it has a lot of vitamins in it. And I think we should just be doing a lot of vitamins, because it's a cold season, so colds are usually common. I hope I don't stop on the eucalyptus steaming, if you can do that. And what did I say? Let's plant our indigenous fruit trees, like mulberries, cotapela, pawpaw. Mango, we know mango only comes when mango comes. But during this season, we can be eating other fruits, which may be very helpful to us. Okay, so tomorrow I think we need to look at the issue of, do you test once, or do you need to retest? What is the ideal scenario? Because there are a lot of questions. Maybe you should have tested again. And what are the pros and cons to that? I hope I would have interacted with some of my doctor friends, so that as I come back, we can dive into that conversation and have more to talk about. And remember, go out there and inspire somebody. I want to inspire you, but I want you to go out there and inspire somebody else. So we'll talk about that. And then also there has been a colleague who called me and said, you know what, Princess, do not overdo on the ginger and the honey, because sometimes they'll give you a running tummy. I thought that was good counsel as well, because I had noticed that, although sometimes I like it when I have a running tummy, because I feel like it's part of me just cleansing my system, as long as it doesn't become serious. But that's something to watch for. That's something someone gave me as something to watch for. So if I hear anything, if I find anything worth sharing, you know me, I'll come and share with you. And if you find something worth sharing, having made it clear that I'm not the medical personnel, let's share, let's inspire each other, Let's encourage one another. And let's keep warm, because it is true. You can begin to feel some pricking pains, all because you are not keeping yourself warm. I am not good at wearing warm stuff, but I guess going forward, I have to wear a lot of warm clothes. You can see, I've got a mukami. Ndafwala po neki. Mwabona ka? Mulandu kutontola. Alimu na answepa nani hapa pa video. Toya mfwala asweta mkwabu. So that I try to continue keeping warm. It's getting cold out there, and the older you get, the more I think you want to protect yourself from cold, as well as from any other flus and other colds that may come, because you're just exposing yourself to too much cold. I've continued taking my antiretroviral drugs. This is very critical for those of you who may also be HIV positive. Continue taking your drugs. So, well, I guess whatever comes up has to go down. That's the power of gravity. It has been a new month. So, as people are saying, it's new beginnings, everyone. Go out there, inspire someone else, encourage someone else, and tell them that together we can beat this. So God continue to watch over Zambia, and let's continue to doing our part so that God can do his part. I love you guys, and until tomorrow, same time, 8:30, let's meet again. Okay? Love you. Bye.